Biscuits and tea.
Been like, for instance, in Chicago, they moved Chicago Fire. So when I was there, we were playing in Soldier Field. They moved out to Bridgeview. Horrible decision.
Horrible
Decision.
I still think it's a horrible decision to put these teams
outside of the city.
No. Sporting KC should be at Arrowhead.
It should be boom, lock it in there. I want them to have their own stadium.
I want to have their own stadium,
but I want it to be in that.
It needs to be included. It's on the outside.
Yeah. It doesn't need to be. They did a good job here in KC because we decided. But that's rare. You can't do that everywhere.
No, you can't.
Where you move outside of the city, and then we just built a city around our stadium.
Yeah.
They built the Legends. So they just built a city there. That's not going to happen.
No.
That's only going to happen in the Midwest. You're not going outside Chicago. No one's leaving the city to go see you. So now what they did, they have new owners. They moved that shit right back to Soldier Field.
Yeah.
They play at Soldier Field next year.
And they rebranded. They
rebranded that. I don't like the logo. I mean,
it's a little.
It's not what I. It's more historic. Like, look, it's right.
Whatever. Left.
It's over there. Yeah, there's another one over there. It just tied in with the city. I'm not saying it's bad. I'm not saying it's a terrible thing, and it's going to grow on people, but
it's fine. I don't like Sporting KC. I don't like the name at all.
Yeah, well, we started out as the.
It needs to be the Wizards. It needs to be the Wizards. It should have been the Wizards. Should have stayed the Wizards.
It was in a time when we were trying to rebrand for the stadium, so
it's just
kind of
way
bland.
Cooler.
It's bland.
It's too cool. It's just too corporate-y. It's too.
It's
straightforward.
It's safe.
Sporting KC.
We're safe.
No. Kansas City Wizards. Kansas City Chiefs.
Yeah, we were the Wiz.
Yeah,
originally.
the Wiz.
I think there was a computer company out of Texas or wherever they were.
It's just dope. Like, think about the Kansas City Chiefs. That'd be like the Chiefs rebranding and being called football or Footballers FC.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what it sounds like.
It's boring.
Yeah, it is. It's boring.
It takes away from the showness of it, you know?
Yeah. Especially when we actually have a cool stadium and we have all, we have all this stuff.
And I get it because, like, the MLS is just trying to be like, Manchester City and Liverpool Football Club. But it's just not
LAFC.
That's not how we are.
Yeah, it's not. It feels like we were trying to adapt it, but because that's part of the problem is that because we're like we talked about the other day, we're suffering as a soccer nation in the sense that we know we should be better and we're not there yet. So we're like, all right, we got to adapt. Like, look it over there, look across the pond. That's working. Let's get that academy system going on. Let's get our clubs to have the names. Let's just do everything they're doing. Let's just do it. But we're not that. So
you want to hear a little prediction here?
What?
MLS is not going to be the laughingstock for much longer.
No,
United States.
I don't know that it is.
It's not the laughingstock, but it's not going to be like this. Down upon.
Yeah, where the league where they just say like Ibrahimovic comes over here.
The EPL and the MLS are not going to continue to be like this.
No.
Through 2035.
No. That's not going to happen because the growth, the potential for money. That's what people are.
Money.
Yeah.
We're going to have a good league.
Yeah, we will have a good league. We'll have a league.
It's going to be very frustrating for the rest of the world.
Yeah.
When all of a sudden
we're
Columbus
starting to
Crew it just rolls in and
able to
competes with whoever.
Yeah. Well, I think part of the issue will also be when we get to that point, we're going to start, and it's already happening, younger and younger players we're able to get them.
Yeah, bring them here, and they go from here to there. But then all of a sudden, oh, wait, no, we're selling out stadiums because we have this young guy here.
Yeah, and they're starting to come, and then the league.
Well, let's just pay him $200 million.
Yeah. Well, that's
because we can.
God, if we can get free
because
agency,
we can.
I would love, and I know this is a thing that always gets fights. And actually, they're trying to redo the whole deal between the Players Union and the MLS right now. But if we can get free agency, it's always going to be a thing. The fact that is it fair? I mean, actually, that's not the right thing. It doesn't matter if it's fair or not. Not everything is fair, nor needs to be fair to a certain degree. However, does it make sense for one guy on a team to make $5 million and the other guy to make $30? Now, feel me out on this. This is the only thing that I have. If the team has the amount of money to pay, we have a cap. We have a salary cap. Mm-hmm. If they don't have that salary cap, all those players would earn more. Mm-hmm. You could pay whoever you want, whatever you want. We're a stable league at this point.
No, you're asking the MLS to compete in a market with a cap that they can't compete with our clubs.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense.
I mean, if the NFL is the best league in the world, everyone wants to play in the NFL.
Yeah,
that's why you can have a salary cap.
Yeah,
because
it's
that's how it works.
Now
NBA, MLB, same story. But you're talking about a global sport. This is the only sport that is truly global, and there's multiple markets. It's like the real economy.
Yeah.
So is there are we going to have a salary cap on how much money we can spend on wheat this year? No.
It's ridiculous.
If we open this baby up,
it needs to be the Wild West.
MLB, if we open it up and we can just pay
Wild West.
That's
Wild,
when
Wild
the U.S.
West.
takes over. And
Let it happen.
I think it perfectly aligns with the World Cup coming in 2026. We have that younger generation kind of getting into that purchasing phase of their life, and their kids are playing soccer instead of football or baseball because soccer is here and it's getting bigger and bigger. More money's being put into it. Then all of a sudden, 2030 comes around after the World Cups come through.
Boom.
And now maybe they restructure it. The league's a lot bigger. We have relegation and this, and then all of a sudden, boom.
That's a whole nother thing.
And Mbappe's coming to Kansas City.
If we did, exactly. If we do two things, I would love to know what would just happen if we just did two things. Just get rid of the salary cap and let all these owners who can start to be, because we don't have any. There's no super clubs here.
No.
I don't care.
God, that'd be so cool.
Imagine, because we had the New York Cosmos back in the day.
The money, man.
We have the money to do it.
They have
and
the money.
I don't care. Let the system happen. If Columbus doesn't want to spend that money on buying those players, let them build up their academy and let them.
I think that's
it'll be fun. It'll be fun.
Move. That's the move. I think because I think that's what the World Cup coming here. That's like kind of the liftoff for the new age, like having social media. Because like we had the Women's World Cup, before phones were a thing.
Yeah,
and like before all this was happening. So we have the World Cup here in 2026, and then that shows people, okay, you put a little money into this. This is the return.
Yeah.
And this is the interest behind it. And this is oh, by the way, everyone else around the world loves this. It's, what do we say? It's sex, food, soccer.
That's about it.
It isn't that way in the U.S., but I mean,
it's essentially,
it'll eventually.
It'll get there.
Number games. It's an exponential growth game, and especially with the globalization and the media and the way it is now.
Yeah.
You're talking about if it makes money, it's going to happen.
Yeah, see, that's the thing. Yeah, because that's what helps. That is what's helping to grow the game now, is that some of those teams are not going to start losing millions of dollars. They're not. It's starting to turn, and we're getting some momentum.
And everyone forgets that these leagues and the people behind these large entities, the NFL, if you look at the history of it and how much movement and what happened and where it was at, and the profits and what these teams were called.
Yeah.
I mean, we're talking about the NFL, what they've made and becoming the biggest, revenue driving league. Yeah. That's last 25 years. That's last 20 years. And we're talking about them being in the same place as the MLS 50 years ago.
Yeah, exactly.
50 years ago, it wasn't this.
Yeah.
Dudes were maybe working on their job.
Yeah,
playing
exactly.
in the NFL.
Exactly. Yeah,
and if you have the right people behind these organizations, and they have the right money, and they do, it's just about win. It's a matter of when.
It's going to happen, people. I know. It seems crazy, but here's what I want to get to. Also, relegation and promotion. I don't know when that's going to happen, but I also strongly believe that it will.
Yeah, Don Garber has completely shifted. Yeah, he's like,
way later.
This league's going to be big.
It's going to be big. Yeah, I mean, maybe when we were way back when, and that one quote, and I don't know if it's right or not, but I just remember him being like, or at least hinting at the fact that we're going to get on 20 teams, and we're good now.
This year, everything that he's pointed at after Soccer X, it's like literally
we're just gonna keep going.
Why wouldn't you?
We have the ability. It's gonna look like something that we don't know. We're gonna have leagues in a way. I just can't wait.
I think that helps U.S.
It does.
The United States national team.
It does. It does.
Because
the growth of the game.
About more opportunities for coaches to get jobs, legitimate jobs, more scouting opportunities. You're able to go in, find kids. These academies can fight the pay-for-play, right?
Yeah.
We're going to have pay-per-play always.
Yeah,
but we can go and use that money that we're using for pay-per-play and then go find these kids.
Exactly.
Bring them in the academies.
It's going to be awesome.
That's how you break this, with money.
30th.
America fixes problems with money.
That's what we do.
That's simple.
No, it is funny. Yeah. I mean, I'm slightly joking, but it is 100% one way that we
will pay our way. Like
we'll pay until we can get there.
You can't just buy free agents. I don't think you can just buy free agents and make a team without the right coaching and tactics.
No.
But I think that in terms of like a systematic issue like this,
right,
money fixes
it. Yeah. You slowly inject it in the right ways.
Because there's money in these other countries, like Brazil. There's money.
Yeah, there's plenty.
But the money's just going here and not there.
Yeah. And also, they're lucky enough now at this point, Brazil, after all of these years, to not have money be the driving factor in creating their superstars.
No.
It has nothing to do with it. They're called, not all of them, but many of them are coming out of ridiculous areas. They just find them, and they're just got a funnel, just driving straight into football. Just
you have to get everybody to want to get into that funnel.
Yeah, exactly. Once everybody's there,
and that's what money. That's what money builds is the funnel.
Yeah, you can do it there. You can do it a whole different ways. It's all done in different ways, and that's one of the ways America's going to do it.
Yeah, that'll be interesting. I'm excited to see what happens.